1.
In a small dell, a mile off the road, you find the remains of a battle. A dozen dead soldiers lie on the ground, dressed in black surcoats, bearing the emblem of the red axe. Most appear to have died from battle injuries, though some lie in small craters, jumbles of broken rock. Abandoned and looted wagons lie nearby. A couple of broken trunks sit on the ground. Two rock cairns, one large and one small, stand atop a hillside nearby. That is where we left off. And that is where we will continue.
I think we asked out of character last time what a rock cairn was, and you just didn't answer.
It's a grave.
Okay.
It's like a pile of human-made stacks of rocks that you have to use for a grave.
Yeah.
I guess Glenn is going to go and look at those gravy dealies and see if she can determine like how long ago those have been there, if they were there before or after the battle, or anything noteworthy.
That's an excellent question. Please roll me a investigation check, please.
Sorry?
An investigation check, please.
Investigation. Yeah.
Yeah.
May I cast guidance because I thought of it?
Yep.
Yay.
While Glenn does that, can I wake up August?
You can try.
Oh my god!
I
I'm
rolled a
going to
19.
take. Ooh. You go, Glenn.
19.
You go, Glenn.
Or you can wait till like
You
I
go,
was just showing what I rolled
Oh.
because I forgot.
I was just gonna say I open up my water skin and pour a little bit on August's face.
Alright, okay, what did you do?
Nothing, man. We just got here.
Oh, fuck.
I can assure you it was not me this time.
This time.
Noted.
You look, Glenn, you look at the cairns. This is fairly recent. It was done within the past couple days. On top of that, you have a clue in that the scavenger birds haven't landed yet, and you don't see any scavenging done upon the other dead soldiers yet.
That was
So
going to be my question.
Yeah, the birds have very recently discovered it, and they're not quite sure what they want to do about it.
So unfortunately, there are probably no bugs on these corpses.
Oh, that's not true. There's still bugs.
Not the deep tissue.
No. But you'll start to get some little bit of bugular action.
Yeah. They're a lot quicker since they're on the ground.
Would there be anything I could roll to figure out like who the Red Axe was or is?
Absolutely. Roll me a history check, please.
History. 10.
10. No, that's good enough. You recognize them as a contingent of dwarves from the nearby dwarven nations.
The people that... Where is it?
Dwarven what?
Nations.
Well, like you said, it.
Contingent.
Contingent.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah, contingent. Contingents.
Okay.
Would you prefer retinue? The cairn is not like fused together or anything like that, by the way. The cairns, I should say.
So cool.
Obvious.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
No.
No, sorry, you go ahead.
Atlas wants to then attempt to dismantle the cairns to see if we can identify what's been disturbed.
Okay.
Or who's there?
No?
Sure.
Grave
Do you
robbing.
want to start with the big cairn or the little cairn?
The little cairn.
All right. You start dismantling the little cairn, and it contains the body of a human woman in monk's robes.
How do you spell
Oh.
Karen? Kieran.
Cairn.
Cairn.
So the little.
I was trying to say it. It's not. Look, it's a little Karen
Okay.
now.
No, it's not easy to pronounce.
It's really not.
Yeah, so you find a
Okay.
cairn in the cairn.
You said a
And-
monk woman?
Yeah.
monk woman. On her face, she's wearing a strange golden mask shaped like a snarling gargoyle face. The mask is made of gilded tin. You don't think it's very valuable.
And you said it was human, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Made of what tin?
Tin. Gilded tin. So it's like
Gilded. Gold.
it's like covered in gold color, but not
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Didn't that guy at the end tell us that he saw a woman with the dwarves that was a monk?
Was she with them or was
Yeah,
she
he
following
said they
them?
were followed. Oh,
Yeah, she proceeded a few behind them.
August didn't take good enough notes.
You just woke up. Right?
I don't
Atlas
think they
wants to
said
go
if
to
it
the
was
big
a man
cairn.
or a woman, though.
Before you do the big cairn, let me just check a thing.
These are fucking zombies, I swear to God.
We gotta be
Wow.
careful. She'll ask us to speak to our manager. It's just a big Karen.
Her name could be Karen. What was that?
I'm best customer. My friend owns shop. All right.
I deserve free stuff.
Your customer is always right.
I'll never come back here.
Thank God.
In the large cairn, there are the bodies of 5 dead bugbears. They are dressed in black leather armor with a strange triangular symbol on it. A fairly familiar one by this point.
In my head, I saw Glenn get really excited, like, bugs? Bears. Oh,
Is it
No,
the water?
we've already fought those.
yeah.
Is it the water
Oh, so
symbol?
the
Hang
triangle
on.
was
The triangle, wasn't it the triangle that first one we did?
That's Earth.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. The one that was under our city was the triangle symbol.
And then the yeah.
No, wasn't the... I don't know which
There's
one was
two
which.
triangle symbols. There's the triangle with the line through it. That's the
Oh, is there another triangle? Yeah.
triangle for the Wither Guard that the Wither Guard people had on their
Was it Weather Guard?
flags. Had the triangle with the little fork coming
Okay.
out of it.
Never mind. I wrote down tunnel, large rats, not really aggressive, 3 corpses, the symbol carved into their forehead was the
Saw.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
depending
was
on
two
the
triangles.
Same
Cults.
symbol. Okay.
You dropped that in the wrong...
Yeah, that's true.
Well, then which one is it, Drake? We're actually our characters are.
Hold on,
We are
hold
not
on.
actually looking at them.
It's definitely Hollow's one.
Also,
It's-
you
it's
put
the
that
Earth
going
down
into the-
below.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Earth one.
And then there's the upside down one.
Where
Notes
are
and stuff.
they?
There we go. Notes and stuff has them.
Okay.
That was.
So the
yeah,
one that
there's
looks like a teepee, like a tent, is
There's
the
one with a fork on
Earth.
top that we
the
saw.
fork on top.
With
That's the
graphic
Wither Guard
leopard
one.
card. Was
Yeah.
it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I drew that one.
Okay,
And then
I'm confused because I was too busy trying to find this, so I don't know which one is which.
in notes and stuff,
Yeah.
the fork one on the left is the Wither Guard, so probably air cult. The tent is the Earth people from Red Larch. the boat with the oars
It's the fire.
is fire people. So
And the
that
X
leaves
is
the X
the
triangle.
that's the water because that's the Saruki finger thing.
the fingers that Saruku is making. So that's the water cult. So Drake says that the bugbears have the tent carved on them.
Yes.
Wait, the tent?
Yes,
I
they
thought
are
it was
Earth.
the one that's like. So when we look at like in notes and stuff, and there's the one with the
It's the second
small
one.
pillar with the black flame. It's the second one.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
kind of like a
it's-
tent.
Red large symbols.
It's the one that looks like a triangular butt.
So not the one that we saw at Weatherguard.
No, not the carrot-looking one.
Carrot tent boat X.
Carrot tent boat X. Yeah.
Like-
Default other.
Upside down chair.
Missing a top time. What are oh my god,
Yeah.
sand
No.
sand. Oh my god, what are those things called?
We're both totally stuck on this. Oh my god. What is the flippy thing with the sand?
Oh my god, what are those
Um,
called?
What are you guys talking about?
Like the sand
Oh, no.
thing, sand thing.
And
Hourglass.
I was about to go to all and Jasmine was stuck in
You know
it.
what, Pierce? I'm glad we were on the same page there.
You guys,
Eight.
it has been 11 minutes.
Oh no,
Eight.
the DM has shown his face.
An 8 without the lid.
So it was 5 bugbears. They had the tent marked on their clothing, or like a patch, essentially.
Just a mark on their clothing, yeah.
With Earth cult marking.
Yeah.
That's. Atlas is just gonna stare at that and be like, "I thought we're done dealing with those fuckers."
Cultists or bugbears?
Both, but specifically the Red Larch idiots, the people that came and messed with them.
Unfortunately, most cults are like roaches. You can kill a faction of them, but they're still going to continue to function
Unfortunately.
until you get their leaders. And then, even still, if you put them in jail,
Roaches
they
are
can still...
better than them, though.
Princes.
Elemental evil. You're not done with cults.
This whole campaign is just cults.
It's literally actual cult.
Atlas is just gonna say, at least roaches are better than these filth.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to compare them to roaches.
Didn't mean to insult your roaches.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
It
insult
is
your
really big
roaches.
musical.
August is like, I'm sorry, that wasn't...
That's the wrong comparison to make.
They're more like mosquitoes, but not even like the cool mosquitoes that are.
No,
in
Atlas
Wicked
doesn't like
Mirage.
mosquitoes.
They're
Oh,
like
that's good. Atlas need to be. I mean, mosquitoes need to be destroyed from the face of the planet, and so do these
they're
cultists.
like the mysterious mosquitoes that come out in the middle of a hot summer day.
Ugh, the worst.
Just twist that knife.
Or worse,
All right.
mosquitoes you find in winter out of nowhere.
Oh, those are the.
I will murder. Atlas is just like, I will murder every single cultist who gets in my way. Those mosquito trash people.
So yes. Can August and Atlas, can you make me an Arcana check, please?
I'll do my best. Oh, let me try this new dice. See if it likes August. I'm sorry, well, Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
17.
Wait. 17.
Aha.
You recognize that the craters and the rock jumbles aren't naturally geological events. It looks like someone ripped the rocks out of the earth and yeeted them to create all the jumbles and the craters. It looks like it was magically created.
That looks like a magic.
Certainly appears to be a magically created situation.
How many bodies would you say are just sort of scattered about this war field?
He said a dozen earlier. I didn't
Yeah.
know if he meant dozens or exactly 12.
About a dozen or so, yeah.
Can
I
Wick start?
thought when they,
Oh, you go, Laurel.
I thought when they said that they saw people riding on vultures, they might have meant the people on the hippogriffs in Weatherguard. But this seems like it may be a different cult entirely. Does that mean that this changes where we think we want to?
The Weather Guard
Really?
also had giant vultures, though.
Or do you think that the weather cult, the air cult, whatever, was after the earth cult people? And these people just kind of got in the way?
Maybe.
They got mixed up. I
I'm
mean,
just wondering, where this means for us to go next. What do you guys think?
I want to give these people burial.
Are all these
We
people?
just dug up?
no, the people that weren't previously buried.
I mean, are all these
Soldiers.
people part of the Red Axe though?
I don't care, they're people.
Oh yeah,
The bodies,
that's-
they're all dressed in the surcoats. The only ones that were given any sort of burial were the bugbears and the mask woman.
So
mhm,
it makes you think like the people whose cult that was, which is the Earth cults, were the people who won the battle.
yeah,
Maybe.
They buried their own and left.
the rest.
I was wondering about that.
Wickham's
Well,
gonna
because
start...
these are dwarven contingents, like, do we know if any of them are from the delegation?
There's it seems like it's a not just dwarf soldiers there. There's a couple humans in there, but please make me an intelligence check, please.
No, okay, that. So straight intelligence. 15.
15. You remember this is not the first time you've found bodies marked in these uniforms, and that time as well, it wasn't just dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start dragging bodies to the nearest, like, ditch hole, the biggest hole that I can find that I think that I could probably cover back up? That way I can just have, like, a mass grave kind of area, since there was, like...
Yeah, if you want to set up like a mass grave or something, you can.
Yeah.
Archon
You
will
can do
help
that.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do
Aricron.
that.
Aricron will help you. He'll take his coat off and kind of just throw it on the back of the cart and follow you to the start moving some bodies.
Yeah.
Did you say there were some trunks around?
Yeah, a couple broken trunks, like broken chests.
Can I see if there anything contain anything?
That's a good question. They are empty. It looks like they have been looted, but you can make me a survival check.
Aye.
May I cast guidance?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a
Sorry, I
D4.
was busy in my notes.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta find my survival. Oh, 0, so let's see. Oh, +4, so 14. Oh wait, no, 15 is 11 on the dice and then 4.
Okay. So, you have good news. you find that they've been looted, but there are tracks. About 30 or so bugbears have, and about medium-sized humanoids mixed together, so a big contingent, headed west into the hills.
Wait,
And they've
what did I
left the
find?
trail.
Tracks.
You found, a whole bunch of tracks from
tracks.
a small, from a small, well, actually not small, the boat stops about 30 people have left. It looks like a mix of bugbear feet and medium-sized humanoid feet.
Do we want to follow the tracks, guys?
Of the people that slaughtered all of these people.
Well, we can leave them, but I feel like
What if the bugbear tracks and the humanoid tracks, perhaps there are survivors of the people that were slaughtered, people of interest that they kept alive and took someplace else?
Possible?
I mean, they could have taken them with them, or if they if they somehow escaped.
I just don't know how 5 people can take on what dozens couldn't.
we just took down a fire cult and a flaming wicker giant.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we'll be able to take on these people that these soldiers are dead because of.
I don't know. I thought we were here to try and keep people safe and.
August is just gonna narrow his eyes at you.
I mean, I'm not sure what you went to school for, but I thought we were here to help. And she kind of gives him a look,
While it is a possibility that there could be survivors, that's just a conjecture. There's not enough clues here to prove that there could be survivors, so we might be walking into something we won't be able to get ourselves out of.
I've got an idea.
Well, I can go track. I can look and see if I wild shape, I can stealth, or we can cast pass without a trace, so I can get us if we want to look.
Glenn, why not just send your bird?
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, just if they
Which
see
direction were
anything.
the tracks going in?
West into the hills.
Westerly, yes, westerly. West.
I
say east and then west.
Do we find any survivors while moving bodies?
No.
I know it's a stretch. Okay.
Oh, it's worth it. No, they're definitely deed.
Atlas wants to. Atlas is gonna ask, do you think we'll be here for say 10 minutes while scouting?
Sure.
10 minutes?
They're still.
Yeah, while they're making the mass grave and Glencora scouts. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic. Specifically directed towards the bodies of the bugbears and that mask on the monk lady, but see if there's any other magic remnants lingering here.
You do your ritual. Glenn. Down the path, a few miles down the path, because you're gonna take the time to scout, I take it. It leads down to the banks of the Desserin River, which wends its way through the Sumbar Hills. And I want you to make me a survival check, please.
Yes. I was writing. Oh, that's not very good. What's my plus? A 9.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah, the trail stops close to the bank, and with the waxing and waning of the river water, it can be very difficult to find tracks along the bank, and it can be even more difficult to find out where anyone's gone from here.
Well,
However, make me a perception check, please.
maybe I'll do this better. Not really. 14.
14. You do see what appears to be a small keep.
A small
far,
keep?
Yeah, a small keep far across the river on the other side of the riverbank. The river itself runs fairly fast. It is unlikely anyone swam across.
And can I see any bridges or any sort of means of passing, or does it seem like they found a way over?
There seems to be no bridges, no fords or anything. Definitely no fords.
Okay. So they didn't swim, and if they went around, it would have been a long ass way.
That is correct.
I will relay that information to everyone else while I write this down.
All right. As you return,
Can I
Atlas, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, once we get all the bodies in a pile, can I use my thaumaturgy to start like lighting their clothes on fire to get them like?
I have Sacred Flame too. I can help you with that also.
Uh, uh, of, yeah, you can. You can definitely do that.
I know thaumaturgy is only like lighting a candle, but even if you just like
Yeah,
light a
it's
candle
fine.
on clothes, it'll eventually catch.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. If you can start a little fire, you can start a big fire eventually. I'm not going to make you roll to start a fire.
Roll for kindling.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
roll
add
for
that.
Kindle.
I just wanted to add
Yeah.
that little bit of flavor in there.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. At around this time, Glenn returns. Pierce, Atlas does not detect magic except for the little bits of spell flourish done by your friend.
All right. Then Atlas is going to take the tin mask off the monk lady to keep to show people to see if that sparks anybody's memories.
Okay, duly noted.
Aricron will help lighting the bodies on fire though, but in doing so, he says a prayer as the sacred flame uh, ignites some of the bodies.
Okay,
Right.
you do so. I'm not going to make you roll anything.
It's a cantrip too, so
Yeah, it's well within your bailiwick to do that sort of ritual and do burial rituals. So yeah, you can just do it. That's fine.
they
Um,
they have to make a dex check as well.
they don't dodge.
Auto crit.
Oh no, they failed their last death save. Oh, they have 4 death saves. Situation worse. Glenn returns and reports her findings.
Yeah, so it looks like that they traveled down towards the river, at which point I couldn't tell what way their tracks went. However, across the river, there was a small keep. it's possible they went there. However, I think that, well, there's no way they would have been able to swim across the river. It's pretty strong, or they would have needed something to help them, and there were no bridges or anything. So either they went a really long way around if that's where they were going, or maybe they found a way over or potentially under. But I don't know any more than that.
It's a good place to start looking.
Mhm.
1 second.
Do you guys think this has anything to do with our dwarves?
Potentially.
I feel like our dwarves are mixed up in just about everything along this path. But more than that, we've heard of Witherguard vulture people passing through after a party of dwarves. We have the earth cult symbol on these bugbears, and a impassable river that may be made passable with magic of a water variety. Why do I feel like everything is tied up in every single one of these cults? Are they working together at this point?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Only possible.
I mean,
So
one
what
of
do
the
we
things.
want to do?
Honestly, I don't even know at this point.
I don't think, unless we all observe this river, there's a chance that we will be able to pass it quickly.
What do you mean?
Meaning, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have any magic abilities that are going to make passing over a fast-moving river possible.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
unless anybody else has ideas of how to do so, we might be spending too much time by going the long way around the river to get to a small keep that may lead to very little.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a way over a river.
But
Approximately how wide was the river?
That is an excellent question. It's pretty wide. It's wide enough that you've got the stone bridge over it, that's for sure.
Okay.
Um,
And there's no like, it's not like a river that there's trees kind of hanging over and ways to kind of
oh,
at least get one person across, or bringing
oh,
some sort of like rope over the top to.
oh, no. This is the kind of river you build a 2 mile long bridge over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't have anything to get one person across until at least next level.
Why don't we just continue down the path then, if there's no way we're gonna get through this?
yeah, we might as well just keep on the lookout for any more clues. And head back south, past the Red Larch, and see if they've seen or heard any new movement since we've been gone. And go further southward and see what else we come across.
All right.
Fair.
Okay. It goes on fairly uneventfully. Comes around to late evening. You start to wonder if it's time to pack it in and find a place to camp for the night. When August,
Uh-oh.
you notice a little bit of smoke in the distance.
Either there's someone camping up ahead or bonfire, but there's some smoke.
It's a little
Hopefully.
bit, a fair amount of smoke. Like it's not like a tiny little campfire
Oh.
sort of. It's a fair amount, but it also doesn't look like wildfire smoke or anything
Okay.
like that.
Maybe a town?
Maybe a bonfire.
Something up ahead. Yeah, another bonfire. Oh, God.
Do you want me to keep going?
As you
I mean, approach with caution.
Scout ahead.
The above. How do you guys feel about how far can we see the smoke?
yeah, once it's pointed out, it's easy to find.
About how
see.
far does it appear in feet?
Looks like it's a mile. Just you've got a hill between you and whatever it is, so the smoke's kind of billowing up at the top of the hill. But it
So
looks like
30 minutes
you're
then
about a
by.
mile away. So
Wow.
once you go around the crest around the hill, you should be able to see what it is. Easy.
I'd have to get a little bit closer to be able to do a really good scout because my wild companion can't go too far away. But
All right, I'll keep going.
All right. You scout out ahead. When you get around, you send your owl to cover the rest of the distance, and you see with your owl's eyes a military camp. You see soldiers, and you see pennons around the outside of the camp, and the pennons are emblazoned with the symbols of the arbiters.
I'm just writing this down.
The monitors of Arbitus. This seems to be one of their camps.
Atlas is gonna look to August, be like, after you.
Yeah, I mean, we could see if maybe staying with them for the evening.
Do I need
Perhaps
to
they
hide?
have.
There's someone we can trust, you think? I don't know these people.
I mean, we would recognize their another fraternity's symbol.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know every arbiter, but like, I mean, they're part of the fraternity. They're graduates of the fraternity.
Roll me a history check, please, and only August.
Okay. Oh God, what dice?
You're rolling all times.
Can't trust none of you.
You don't have to roll that high. Just letting you
Can't
know.
trust none of these bitches.
Not a big deal.
Well, what am I rolling?
You're just rolling history. Not a big deal.
8.
Okay, that's fine. You didn't need to roll a lot.
Okay.
You remember that one of the things about the fraternity that appeal to you is that whether or not you like someone or whether or not you don't like them, when the members of the fraternity have an outpost, any member of the fraternity can have sanctuary there. It is meant as part of the solidarity. It is one of the benefits of the fraternity. Even if you don't find like best friends, you will always find friends at a fraternity outpost.
Okay. I mean,
that's just the rules. That's how it's set up, and it's part of why the fraternity is so effective at making sure justice is done and that people are protected. Because if they protect their own can protect others.
fair. And I kind of expressed that to the group because Amber's bad with words.
Well, as long as you know they're safe, then they sound good to me.
I am gonna take the little bones clip off of my toga and put it in my pocket.
Look, not every. Well.
It's already in my pocket.
I think it's a smart decision to make.
I want to say my coat has the Rose and Falcon emblem on it. I'll leave my coat off too.
Glenn notices everyone's taking away their fraternity tokens. She looks a little sad, so she
they're not gonna
takes off hers.
Deny you because you're part of another fraternity, guys.
Well, that's not why I was taking it off.
I just wanted to show off my manly chest.
Atlas intentionally does not remove his pin because he doesn't think of all the fraternities that the monitors and the preservatorium have the least amount of issues.
I just wanted to put my pin on my fabulous ass.
Although whether or not Atlas has come into altercation with somebody from the monitors wouldn't put it past him, but that isn't a
Yeah, there's not
It's not a
really a lot of
fraternity
rivalry.
issue.
Exactly.
There's
Well,
not
same how
a lot of rivalry there because the scrapbookers really don't get involved in
Exactly.
politics so
No.
much. They're more
Yeah.
they're just doing their own
Everyone's
thing.
kind of there, and they're like, ah,
Yeah.
yes, the tree huggers that like to scrapbook. It's fine.
Yeah, and in fact, there's sometimes for certain types of threats, there's actually an affinity there. They're like, oh, there's people burning down the village. Oh, they're burning down the forest near the village. I guess this is both our problems. Let's work together.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what Atlas assumes. So he doesn't think he understands the reason between bones and monitors, and
Yeah, because
yeah,
the
yeah,
couple other fraternities are a little bit on the dickish
on the
side.
testier side. So
No, I'll
Yeah.
say, like, I mean,
That's
there
why
probably
I'm-
is some tensions with the bones and the monitors, but August's issue is not a fraternity issue.
right, and Atlas figures it's just while we're here for the night, let's not attract
Fair.
unwanted attention.
Or it's not a fraternity view issue, is what I'm trying to.
I click the reins and head toward the outpost.
All right. You head towards the outpost.
I also drag
and,
August toward the front.
We all are like, and Atlas says, August, you're the one that has to talk us through this.
A young knight errant comes out. And he's large, right? You can see hints of blue skin from his chest, from his armor. His face is covered by his mask, and you can see two horns coming out of the chest. And he looks, and he just like pauses for a bit, and then he takes his visor off. And Wick, you recognize one of your cousins.
Oh shit!
Specifically on your let me just find it because you gave me like some details there. From the Hornrake side. Actually, no, my bad. No, it is actually from the Gloryman side.
So I know which side this is from. It's from my dad's side.
Yeah, and he goes, is that you, Wick?
Do I know this cousin's name, or am I getting to make it up on the spot?
Would you like to make it up on the spot?
Sure.
Or would you like me to make it up on the spot?
You can make it up.
All right. His name is Arden.
Arden?
Arden, because his parents, your aunt, originally called him Ardent, but when he was young, he couldn't pronounce the T very well, so he just became Arden over time.
Sweet.
He's like,
oh shit, bro! How you doing?
What? I would never have expected you to be here. I thought you were still in beating people up college. How have you been?
Dude, I fucking graduated. I'm on a mission.
Oh, wow. I just, here, give your cousin a hug.
I am going to pass the reins to Glencora and drop down and just go give my cousin a hug.
And he gives you a hug. He's like, I never thought I'd see my little cousin here. But of course, Arden is shorter than Wickham. Arden is a larger man, but Wickham is a largest man. He says, "Oh, are they Are they feeding you well?
Oh yeah, I'm getting plenty of breakfast, plenty of lunch, plenty of. Bleh, can't talk right now. I'm eating. How are you? You eating?
No, they have me on soldier's rations. I'm only allowed to eat 5 meals a day. It's unfair, I tell you.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, do you want a scone?
Oh,
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 I got you. I'm gonna pull out some of my scones and just hand him some.
oh, oh. You're the best,
I am
bro. You're the best.
delighted.
Wow. No, I should officially say, what is your business here? He's just like shrugging his shoulders, and he looks towards August. He goes, oh, you're one of the lads too, I see.
Yeah, me and August are out here. These are my really good friends. That's August, you know August. That's Glencora, she's the best. That
she still else waves. I was waving. You couldn't see that, sir.
that's
You
Atlas.
are the sweetest little thing
Right?
I have seen all day.
She blushes a little and is like, "Well, you're pretty sweet yourself."
Well,
That's Atlas. He speaks for himself.
You remind me of my sister, Etzabel. You would really love that outfit. She does this thing where she makes a crow appear out of her hat. It is awesome. And she won't tell me how she does it.
She's still doing
Glenn
that?
claps when she hears that. Clearly delighted.
We have to protect that one.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm on it. And that is, I don't know, we picked him off the side of the road. What's her name again?
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Aricron, Ezra. They call me Sweet Corn, and I kind of give him a bow.
Ah, yeah, that's
Sweet
sweet
corn.
corn. I remember now.
I don't know. He calls me that.
Sweet
Nice
corn.
to see you again, Arden.
Atlas just
It is good to
vacantly
see you too,
stares.
August. So, yeah, come on in.
We were
Things
actually
are a little
gonna.
bit. Well, things are a little bit tense around here. Because I'm not supposed to say it, but
Or if it's gonna get you in trouble, man, you don't gotta talk about it.
no. Don't worry about it. It's not that. It's not that weird here. But the one of the professors, one of the retired professors, is actually on base, so everything's kind of like maximum discipline. So if people seem a little bit stodgy and they aren't opening up as much, that's why they don't want to act out of line, because they don't want to look bad in front of an important dignitary, right?
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Corset's too tight. Understood.
Yeah, it's like you gotta show respect, because it's motherfucking Alcazar, man. You
Oh.
can't disrespect Alcazar.
We actually had a run-in with him recently in Red Larch.
You know Alcazar? Oh, wait, well, you went to the college, of course you know Alcazar.
Yeah, we're getting to know him a little bit. Kind of taught me a
Good.
couple things.
Oh, wow. There are many soldiers here that would kill, friendlily, of course, but would kill to get a lesson from Alcazar. Because he's kind of a legend. Not in the military arts, but he just waves his fingers.
I think you were ahead of us a couple years, but he retired my second year at Quincunx, and I didn't really get to hear all his legends.
Well, still, if he took the time to teach you something, like that's a big deal, you know. Like that's quite a thing. I haven't had the pleasure of talking to him myself. What was he like?
I mean,
Was he like
very.
here, of course. Don't jinx it.
Oh, he was dignified. He definitely had an air of knowing what.
Well, come on in. We'll find you some room on the barracks, and I'll, rule of hospitality, right? So just come with me, and I'll get you some accommodations. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
You're the best,
This is
Harvey.
a tasty scone. Where did you get this?
Red large. Best scone I've ever had.
That's like literally just a stone's throw away if you use a trebuchet.
The baker there, amazing. He's so nice. Yeah.
You know what? Next time I'm on leave, I'm going. I'm buying you a scone. Sir, I'm buying you a scone.
It's worth it.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you by there.
So good seeing you two again. And he just puts his arms around both of you. And he guides you to a hall. And two of the guards just like, and then they open the door. And as he opens it, oh, pardon me. There's a woman's voice. You see a severe-looking older woman. Scars on her face. She's clad in her armor with various red markings showing that she is of high rank here as a knight commander. And she looks up. Corporal Ardent, that is not the dignified and proper way to enter into a Lord Commander's hall. And he just like, oh, and he just like snaps at attention. Why have you brought people here? You know the proper protocols. He's like, well, I wanted to get them a good room. You know that means you take them to the barracks. We do not have guest rooms here in the hall right now because of. And at that point, you hear kind of a squeaking of wheels, and you hear a very familiar voice. Yushin, Lady Yushin, it's fine. They're here under my auspices, and they will be my guests. As you see Alcazar sitting in his wheelchair, looking towards the group. Ah, young August, it is good to see you again.
Good to see you again as well.
Absolutely.
Kind of taking the same, posture as Arden has now.
Wick and August, can you guys make me insight check?
Sure. I'll use the friendship
friendship
die.
dice. Come on. Yeah, I was about to say, come on, friendship dice. We're doing this together. Okay, not bad. What was it? I'm sorry. Perception.
Perception.
Perception check.
Yes.
Cool.
17.
18.
Nice. You both hear, and only you two can hear, coming from between you.
What did we hear? Am I
from Ardent?
Am I?
We can't hear
Like a
you when you
squeak?
do that.
Oh, okay.
We can't hear you at all.
Yeah, you keep
Yeah,
cutting
you
out.
can hear him kind of squeak.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna quietly smile and under the radar elbow him. Just like.
Okay, so is this? Hang on one second. I need my. Nope, that's bad, Rhea. I need Amber. Where am I? I'm lost. Where's my name?
Aricron just kind of looks around. What the hell was that noise?
What the fuck? Hang on a second. I can't find. Did you name me something different? I can't find me.
No, you're.
You can't find Amber in the private books?
Yeah.
I can see
Wait,
you
you
have
hear
access to the private books.
they heard a squeak come from Alcazar?
From
Our
August. Like an excited
Yeah.
squeak.
Yep.
Hang on
Oh,
one
from
second.
August?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't find me. That was weird. Okay. I had a note in here. I needed to go back and write real quick. Nope, that's not that one. This one.
So the night commander.
So is this the is this Summit Hall?
Yes.
Okay. I thought this was just like an outpost camp. Okay.
When you said smoke, I was like, wait, are we on that road leading right to Summit Hall? And I meant to ask before we scouted, and I was like, wait, which road are we on?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Lady Yushin, just her face softens a bit and says, "Well, if you're former students of Alcazar, you're definitely welcome here. I do apologize for my rude manner. It's been rough times recently, and I should not be taking that out on our guests. I will make sure that you have accommodations at the ready."
Thank you. That's
Appreciated.
very kind of you.
Thank you.
Corporal, please make sure they have good accommodations ready. They will be in the West Hall. And Arden's just like,
Why do I just picture this
I
man
love
with
him.
like a big windy handlebar mustache?
Absolute. Oh yeah. Just.
I love him.
You know what? He reminds me of Armstrong.
Yes.
Listen, the Gloryman family is full of very sweet, very wonderful men.
Armstrong is a beautiful man from FMA. Ugh.
Before we go to our accommodations, the general, the person in charge, that
Lady Yushin Stormbearer.
Yeah, Lady Ushin, I will relay the information of the camp that we found. That was
Battlefield kind of.
the battlefield. Yes, to her.
Is that so? Please tell me more.
Couple of dozen of dwarves with the red axe banner, all dead, and then none buried except a few in the cairns.
They weren't dwarves.
They weren't dwarves, but it just seems odd that the handful were buried and then the rest were still out and about.
What Aricron hasn't mentioned is 5 were bugbears with cult markings on them, and the other cairn.
Cult markings.
Yes, a triangle with a line through it. We encountered some of the effects of the cult in Red Larch.
Thank you,
Also,
Atlas. Thank you, Atlas.
That music festival that we were going to, cult.
And this woman, a monk, that was wearing this mask. And Atlas pulls out the gargoyle mask. Have you had word of anyone about these parts in this mask?
That's actually Can I see that, please?
Atlas hands over the mask.
This is known to me. This mask is worn by a city of monks that operates out of a place called Sacred Stone Monastery. It's
What? The what monks?
the Sacred Stone Monastery
Okay.
order of monks. They're a little bit difficult to get to from here, but I can get you directions there. But I don't know much about them, but I have seen them here and there.
Well, I think at least we'll take the directions. It's better to know just in case we need to go there.
Okay, but Sacred Stone, it's more cult, but obvious.
I didn't want to say it, but
I will.
We
Well,
did
we
see.
also. Sorry, go ahead.
We were able to determine that it looked as if the battle was covered in ditches and rubble that were magically scattered.
Hmm. Do you mind if I send a small party out to take a look at the ground ourselves?
I mean,
Go
go
for it.
By
ahead.
all means.
We burned the bodies because
And
respect.
and buried.
Absolutely, absolutely. But maybe a few more eyes.
There were some
I would
tracks
feel
going
relief.
down to the bank of the river.
Also, fire
Interesting.
cult, please, someone.
Actually, does anyone? Oh, wait. Can I have a piece of paper from your notebook?
Yep, I'm gonna tear one out and hand it over.
And I'm just
Alcazar
gonna kind of.
mentioned-
Sorry, what?
Alcazar mentioned that you were here to meet with members of the Dwarven delegation.
Yeah.
I would be a very, very inhospitable guest if I did not help you with that. When Alcazar arrived, he mentioned that, and so we actually sent out an escort party to see if they could join up with that group. But they managed to make it all the way to Belliard. They did not encounter them. We sent another party down to Womford, and we have not been able to successfully meet with the party. We did make sure to gather information to see that we were going the right way, and we don't know how they didn't pass here. We didn't find them, so
We do fear that perhaps we found a couple members of them outside of Red Larch, but deceased.
well,
But we can't find the rest of them.
That's partially why we want to be investigating that site. Not that we don't trust your excellent work,
Right.
but I would dare say that well, for what it's worth, we would like to be assistance in this matter. I know you guys can't be everywhere at once, so at least having some sort of presence here on the road leading to Belliard might be of some assistance. I do hope.
There was also that air cult.
Yeah. I'm gonna, on the piece of paper, draw the 4 symbols that we saw in the cave that have been associated with the cults.
Is this your
And-
first time being told about cult activity in this region?
Alcazar just sits there and says, "Well, I did relay the information that you guys had given me, that we'd uncovered, that you'd uncovered in Red Larch. So we were aware that there was some sort of strange cult activity, but the exact nature of it we had yet to determine."
There's also a water cult.
So before the events of Red Larch, no one had been aware here at Summit Hall, at the very least, of any cults.
Well, Nothing like this. You know,
I
you.
mean, cults are going to exist whether or not they're causing trouble is the issue.
They have an
Yeah,
entire fucking holiday at college for it.
yeah. You get kind of prepared on cult day. I actually tried to move that cult day turn into a cult week just for that extra preparation, but I was turned down.
Glenn kind of leans over to August and says, if we're in an army camp, maybe there's a healer here that could do something about the werewolf situation.
I don't. Well,
Wait, what?
hang on. Maybe we should redact that because I don't even know if August knows that he's been infected yet.
Oh, I thought he had shared with us about it. Sorry, never mind.
No, he mentioned that he got bit and that's still kind of stinging a little bit, but we literally that's why we have a 7-night countdown.
Well, you might not know about August werewolves, but you do know there is a werewolf situation in that you fought 2 werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
But
should
is that
impart
uncommon?
that information.
It's not really common to just have werewolves just
okay.
woofing about. So.
Yeah, we fought some werewolves.
Okay, so if Glenn said that, then we'll go with that kind of view on it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So.
Misunderstood.
Werewolves, you said.
Yeah, there was a
We might have
couple
upset.
strange things at that festival.
We might have upset things.
All right. I upset 2 men who turned out to be werewolves.
Thank you for
And-
your honesty.
They attacked. August was bit. We killed them. End of story.
Aricron will definitely double take that comment of werewolves.
Make me an insight check.
Everybody or just
Everybody.
okay?
Well, what's my insight?
Not good for me.
14.
I am capable of admitting when I start fights.
11.
Only a 9.
18.
Okay. You notice at the mention of August being bit that Alcazar and his face kind of blanches a little bit, and his normal just like stoic demeanor, you could see him kind of frowning a little bit, and his eyebrows going like up just a bit.
It's all good though. I mean, we're fine.
You say so.
Professor, what does that look for?
Well, if someone is bit by a werewolf, it is prudent to try to see if there's been any sort of infection, and possibly, if there is, do something about it. And
I have maggots.
Aricron will hold up 2 fingers at the tip, glowing. I have some healing magic.
Maybe. It requires something very specific. But first, we need to see if there is an infection.
I mean, it has still been kind of lingering.
And you haven't
I'll
been
have to take a
asking
look.
people to fix it?
I mean, typically things kind of heal pretty quickly, but this has been kind of staying around. But I didn't think it was that big a deal.
August, your one brain cell fell out of your ear.
At this point, Alcazar just frowns. He says, August.
Oh god, the dad voice.
I did not choose you to be the heir of my loved one, so that you would do something so foolish as to not let those who travel with you to see if you're okay. We are going to take a look at it. We are going to see if you're okay. And if you're not, we are going to do something about it. Am I clear?
Can I whisper under my breath before August even responds? You're in trouble.
Yes, sir. I do apologize. It's just a flesh wound. Guess he's gonna kind of pull away his cloak and pull down, like, his turtleneck to look at his shoulder.
I'm just gonna say Atlas is very uncomfortable with the tone of voice that Alcazar took, considering his father never speaks like that to him.
Yeah, you be careful lecturing me because I cry when my dad talks to me in a dad voice.
Too close.
Too close, man.
Atlas is like,
This is a limit for me. I'm so nice.
Atlas is like, what is this?
He kind of
Apparently
reaches
thing.
forth, his hands kind of shaking as he pulls out a pair of spectacles and puts them on. Another initiative check. Initiative.
I gotta watch my laughter. I've already been
Yeah.
bitched at that I'm too loud.
We're in big trouble.
Okay.
From everybody?
Okay,
Yes,
15.
No
plus
more
You said
death.
insight check?
17.
21.
21. 5.
Nat 20.
Woo!
I got the opposite of that.
Oh.
I got a 1.
Who was that? Was that Atlas?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Hell yeah.
21. Nat.
I got a
Nice.
1 if you want to.
Oh, look at
You
that.
got a 1?
Aricron got the 1.
Okay, Aricron and Atlas being like the mirrors of each other. It's just too. It's great. I love it.
So
I'm
you notice him
lost.
shaking as he puts on his spectacles.
Okay.
You've never seen him shake like this.
Oh,
You
shit.
know he doesn't have any twitches or anything like that. He's very
Oh no, Dad's mad. This is August's first time experiencing parental anger.
he's not angry per se.
Scared.
Parental fear. Even
He's
worse.
going in to look at the wound himself
Mhm.
because he's worried.
Oh god. Oh no. Love? Affection? What is this?
A father? Me?
Father?
He takes a bit to look himself. And Lady Ushian says, we have a chirurgeon that and Alcazar just shoots a dirty ass look at her, just like, not fucking now. You don't talk right now.
What word is that?
kind of
Amber
look.
just doesn't
That-
know. I'm sure Atlas would know. Or August, damn. Who am I?
Chirurgeon, it means a healer. It's actually the
Okay.
it's the archaic form of the word surgeon,
Okay.
and it's spelled like that. He takes a moment. He looks. He points to Arden, and Arden says like, Corporal Arden, bring me my tools. They will be in a box. I will require that box and what is inside of it. And with that, he puts his hand on August's shoulder, takes a deep breath, and he says very quietly, "You're going to be okay. I promise you.
Okay.
Even if you're in danger, I promise you, you'll be okay." Okay.
He's just gonna. Amber's kind of doing the nervous laughter, but he's like stone faced, like nods.
And he says, like, quietly, he says, I've seen you at your best. I
Oh.
will not lose you to something so capricious as a curse. Not you.
I'm gonna look at Glenn and just mouth the word awkward.
She kind of shrugs, like,
Still glad it happened.
And then he kind of quirks a little smile on his face. And then he says, besides, if there is a curse, I've got an idea that might help you with your training.
Oh. Well. I think it'll be okay.
At this point, Ardent comes with a whole bunch of different boxes. And Alcazar says, oh, I didn't tell you to bring everything. Whatever. He takes one of them and opens it up. He pulls out a prism. And he mutters some arcane words in a language nobody understands. He wiggles his fingers over the prism. And they
You cut out.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't just me.
It is as I fear. You have lycanthropy.
ooh.
I want to make a joke
You-
so bad, but I don't know if it's something Wickham would say.
We can hear it from Sona.
You should have wrapped it up, my dude.
My note
Look,
says-
August has. We've already discussed that August has made some pretty poor love life choices.
My note says August Wolf Boy Arc.
He pauses and says, I don't have prepared the cure. And I don't think anyone on site is capable of casting the cure. However, if you give me time, I can transcribe the cure onto a scroll, have it delivered to you, and you can use it to cure yourself.
Okay. She
I'm
said it'll be okay.
it'll take me some time. It'll take me some time, but I just ask one thing of you.
Mm.
Don't lose yourself to it. Fight it.
Mm.
And you'll make it through.
So far, so good.
He'll transform under the full moon, is that correct? When is the next one?
He pauses for a bit, and he reaches out a small book and my almanac says that it'll be 7 nights hence.
As much as I trust August as a person, is there anything we should be wary of? If whatever plan you have takes longer than 7 days?
There's a long pause. I'm tired. I need time to think. I'm not refusing to answer your question. But I need some time. I promise you I will give you my best counsel.
Just don't make me mad, Atlas.
I have a temporary solution.
Arden just sits there and he goes, "Is your temporary solution a pub crawl? Because that solved a lot of problems for me back in the day."
No, but don't tell my mom. But I slept with this girl once, and she had this kink. And
Only once?
she wasn't really a second type of person.
I gotcha.
Her thing was she liked to be tied up, but she didn't like to be tied up with ropes. She liked to be tied up with chains. So.
Oh my god, I
Okay.
think we slept with the same girl.
Oh, sloppy seconds. I mean, it could work.
Just say, Dora?
Well, this got awkward.
I mean,
We're not going to talk about how I know that name and that kink. But anyway.
He just goes, she runs an orphanage now.
Do I need to get tested for an STI?
Because she runs an orphanage? I hope not.
No,
I didn't sleep with her.
No, I just realized how many people I've slept with.
Oh my god, you really know a girl named Dora?
How do you think
Okay, this went way off track.
How do you think August got the lycanthropy?
Dora.
Okay.
Hey, say hi to Dora!
I'm all for tying up August with chains, but
I didn't like the way
we
you
would
said
have
that.
to make. Don't mention that again. But are we going to be able to get our hands on enough chain to hold a werewolf down?
Don't look at me like we got chains all over the shop. I don't think the amount of chains is the problem.
Is there a cellar nearby?
Yes?
Oh, who's to say we're gonna be here on 7 nights? We've moved around past 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, here's an idea. Find somewhere with a cellar, chain you up in the cellar.
Well, we know
leave.
there's one in Red Larch. There's a big one in Red Larch.
There's an entire underground passageway in Red Larch.
Is it
I don't
really
think
good?
that's a safe
Point.
solution.
Is it really
Well-
going to take him 7 days to write the cure down, though?
I'm not sure how that works. I'm not a wizard.
Yeah, same.
What I'm more concerned about
Assuming-
is what the components are to cast that spell if we don't have
Yeah.
those objects in 7 days.
I'm assuming Alcazar already went to bed. He's left.
Alcazar, yeah, because
Oh, thank God. I thought I was having the sex talk in front of my dad.
Yeah, no, I
At
think
this
he
point-
left as soon as he said I needed to think.
Okay,
at
good.
this point, Arden kind of leans in. He says, "Hey, a sticky wicket.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how it's kind of awkward right now?
Oh, like fucking honey on paper.
Like, when Dora says hi and you're just like, hey, Dora, you know, that awkward. I need to have a conversation with you, and I need to make it more awkward.
Okay.
Okay.
Does this require us to be present?
Let me talk to my cousin by myself.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
go
Go
the
take a nap.
rooms. I think I have a lot
That's
to
what
think
I'm
about.
checking. I would like to not be present for more awkward conversation.
Yeah. I apologize. You guys are great. But,
Before you have the conversation, I just want to have like a moment to mention something to Atlas. Or say something to Atlas. Like as they're walking to the rooms.
One on one? Okay. So
Yeah,
Atlas is
just a
walking
quick moment.
alongside August slowly.
Or what kind of accommodations did they make us? Like how many rooms?
They're actually fairly nice rooms. Like the
Or like
idea
how many?
officer. They're basically like adjutant quarters for officers, so two per room.
Okay. Okay, never mind then.
But August would get his own room because he's
Well,
a monitor.
actually, then. Okay, then. Hey,
Three rooms.
Atlas. I know you said you kind of wanted to escape the awkwardness, but do you mind if I sleep on the floor in your room instead?
I I sure.
Thanks. I just kind of got a lot on my mind, and I'd rather not be in my own room.
I can understand that.
So yeah, he's gonna take his bedroll and he's gonna lay on the floor with in Atlas's room. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Wick.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to say this. You're owed an apology.
That's vague and ominous.
It's awkward. I'm not the one who should be doing this, but okay. Okay. All right. All right. First off, I want to say that Granny was awesome.
Well, yeah, of course she was. Everybody knows that.
She was. She was. But, Gramps wasn't the same after she passed away.
No shit.
And he was cool to some of us, but we know he was not cool to you.
That's nothing you gotta apologize for, dude.
That's not what I'm apologizing for. You were busy in school. You were busy doing sticky wicket things. And we had a little talk. Some of us Glorymen and some of us Throckmortons.
Yeah.
And we decided that we wouldn't burden you with this because, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, you got too much on your plate. You're dealing with school. Like you don't need this stress. You don't need this bullshit on your plate. But you graduated, and I don't want it to come up at the next family reunion, and then you just get blindsided, like fucking like at that one match that you had that brought you into college.
Arden. What?
Grandpa's missing.
Good for him.
No, soon after Granny passed away, he started becoming very distant. And about a year and a half ago, he disappeared.
Okay.
And no one's been able to find him.
Good.
We just we know that he was a dick to you, but
Underselling it, but sure.
I just thought you should know that he's not really with the family anymore. We've heard some rumors that he's gone off and we found a mirror at his place a smashed mirror, and it was a mess. Just you watch out. You be careful, okay?
I don't think he would even recognize me if he saw me right in front of him.
Well, let's hope so, because
Also, no offense, but I'm not a child anymore. He comes at me, I'm gonna come right back. I can do this now, and I'm gonna set my hand on fire.
he just like he chuckles a bit. He's like, "My dude."
Right? Quickly dust it out.
He's like, "Never thought you were a child." Well, except when you were a kid. But then I was a kid too. I don't really count that. I know you can take care of yourself.
I appreciate you just looking out.
And if he comes for you, could you do me a favor? Could you kick him? See, he still owes me 5 copper.
I might do a little more than kick him.
No, but I mean, like, really kick him. Like, he owes me 5 copper. Just say, this one's for Arden. Boom. Don't borrow money and not pay it back.
5 copper.
Sure.
Yeah.
5
Okay.
copper. Seriously,
I'm gonna hand him a
deserves
gold.
kick. Well, look, this doesn't count. You still have to kick him.
I'm gonna kick him, but if he owes you money and he's obviously not gonna give it back, this is just fuck him.
He just like gives you a hug. He's just like,
I hug him back. We are
And
glory men, and glory men are honorable.
we are the glorious of glory men.
Yeah, we fucking are.
Fucking making that name sing.
The only way a man can.
Damn right. Damn right.
Alright, I smell like dead corpses and wet dirt. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Please do. And he just like gives you a firm pat on the back. Whoa, you have gotten tough.
It's them canes! I'll see you throw a ball around eventually, you know.
he just starts chuckling. He's just like, wow. You know, when I gotta stop calling you Sticky Wick and call you Wickham Swoley Man. I've been wanting to say that one for a while, actually.
I could tell. I could tell.
They don't. People here don't have fun names like that, so.
They, in college, they actually started calling me the Glory Man. Yeah.
Well, I've seen you play.
Thanks.
How's, you keep August safe there, eh? I know.
Of course. He's my best
I
friend.
know that. Yeah. Well, I have to say that I I've been watching you and August has been really good for you, and it helped you get through a really difficult time. And I love the guy. Bit of a stick in the mud, but I love the guy.
He's family. Whether he likes it or not.
That he is. Well, I guess we have work to do, and you have a bath to take because, you smell almost as bad as I do. You have a good one.
You too, Arden. I'll see you in the morning.
Definitely.
I'm gonna go and take a bath now.
Why did he say, I'll see you in the morning? My brain said, oh God, what if he isn't there in the morning?
It's like that's what any kind of foreshadowing in a show does to you.
Oh yeah, no, he's not surviving the night. He's gonna get eaten by a werewolf. How it is.
Do not give me a cousin and then rip him away from me. I will ruin other D&D campaigns for you. At least let me
You
have
must
one night.
understand
Give me 24 hours.
it only takes one werewolf to turn a cousin to a cousin.
Look, they have
swear
7
to
nights. Well, now 6, I guess.
Just insert the Cat in the Hat gif anywhere. Just
Consent.
bum, bum, bum.
Consent.
So, never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Oh.
Look, on the scale of characters that are likely to die, like, Alcazar is actually, like, just one day he's going to be sitting there just like, I wonder how my boy is doing.
Yeah.
And then just like,
I'm trying not to get too attached to Dad.
no, we're not going to let that happen. We're just going to...
Oh no,
Just
he's definitely not gonna get us the cure in 7 days.
Just gonna have to like you're gonna be saying like I don't want to get attached, and then I'm gonna be here with the sovereign glue going.
7 days.
I can't keep losing them.
You're not losing
So-
them, you're just misplacing them.
They're not your car keys, Amber.
I have something to help me
It's not
find
your
those now.
character sheet.
Drake heard me. I don't think Amber heard me.
No, I said I have something to find those now.
Oh yeah, true.
Is it locate object?
Sort of.
They're
Is it
actual
locate
like.
feelings?
Oh
They're-
my
they're
god,
tiles.
if I could rename an app, I would rename the tile app Locate Object.
Yeah, they're little
Locate
tiles you can
object, yeah.
fuck around with on
So
your
I'm
phone. Here's
actually
something
gonna call
too.
it here because this is a good spot to pause it before you guys go out and
Oh yay!
what I wanted to.
Okay.
Cool.
Ended off with a short one, but I had a really big day today, so.
That's okay. I will stop the recording in 3, 2, 1.